Scott, we'll come to your personal moment in a minute, but as a victory tonight, that was hugely impressive.
Yeah, I think we bounced back well from Saturday, and obviously we needed to, but we got a good group in there, like I've heard Gaffer say it many times, but I think that's what we were about. We fought, we scrapped, but we played some good football in there as well, and obviously the first goal especially, that showed that, so like I say, it's a pleasing result to come away with 3 points.
How much was different tonight compared to Saturday? Was there much different? Because the performance in parts on Saturday, in large parts, was pretty good.
Yeah, we had a lot of the ball, but we just didn't take our chance and make enough clear-cut chances, if you like. And it was a bit of a dull game to play in as a striker. It was it was a weird one. It always is against Dover. It's weird, but it's no excuse because we need to be better than that. But like I said, I think we bounced back to where we should be tonight. And like I said, the boys put in a right shift today, but we also played some good football as well.
It's always important in the National League to have those two elements, to really scrap, to the physical commitment and to play good football if you earn the right to. Those two elements knitted well, really well together this evening, you feel?
Yeah, it's obviously not an easy place to come. They've drawn their last 7, I think, so they've obviously got a little bit of fight in themselves. And also I've heard that they've been on some run of maybe 32 games since they last lost, and they haven't lost in 2017. So they're obviously a confident side. You don't go on runs like that. I know they were a league below, but that's still a hell of a record to come and out have. So to go and break that as well, it shows what we've got in our change room. But we already know that. And like I say, I've said it before, we bounced back really well from Saturday. And that's more pleasing. Now we can go to training looking forward to Gateshead on Saturday with a good smile on our face now, rather than looking back at Dover thinking we need to watch that video again, go through that, we don't want that happening again. But we can look back on that and be proud of our performance, I think. But
that was never really in doubt. Whatever happened against Dover, what may have happened in previous games, it's fleeting moments, and the overall quality, the spirit in the team is never in doubt.
Yep, you're going to get, it's not an excuse at all, but you're going to get moments in games. You're going to get the odd game here and there because we are such a young squad. And like I say, I'm not using that as an excuse, but people are learning. We're learning. We've had 2 new lads come in, Fabian's come in as well. Chrissy's not long been with us now. So we are a new group and a young group, so that does take time, but that, like I said, that's not an excuse for us. And we won't use that as a thing, but that's why I think personally why you get the odd game like at Dover or the second half at Chester. We switched off or blah blah blah. We put that down to a bit naivety and stuff like that. But when we all put it together, like you say, like today, I thought it was very, very good.
Your performances personally have been excellent. At Ebbsfleet, I think everybody recognised the commitment that you showed tonight. You played a very similar type of game, but the gaffer suggested that in getting your goal tonight that maybe you needed that. Did it feel like that yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. Most people will come out and say, oh, it doesn't bother them. It's absolutely got out of my nose massively recently. But yeah, it's nice. It is really nice. It's a great feeling to go home, to get that monkey off my back, and now my season can start. I can push on from here, hopefully, and score many more and help the team win a lot more games.
And hopefully many more like the one you scored tonight. Excellent delivery from Adam. When the ball's coming to you, what's going through your mind? Because in the end, you've pretty much done a Gianfranco Zola and backheeled it in.
Yeah, it's just instinct. I thought it was coming in a little bit higher. I thought it would have come a head height a little bit. So it's just reactions really, and that's all I could have done because it was a little bit behind me, and it was reactions. I think it got a bit of a deflection behind, but it doesn't matter. End up in the back of the net, and I'm just over the moon with it.
And yourself and Matty have put in a real shift up front. That's 2 experienced strikers and adept at the physical side of the game. That's vital in matches like this to kind of lead the line and be that first line of defence.
Yeah, obviously they played a back 3, so it was a bit different to the back 3 that Dover played, but they say it's going to be physical. It's going to be. We needed to get the ball forward a little bit earlier, but it's not a launch ball. It's not. You can still play a good pass if it goes long. And that's what we talked about yesterday. And I thought, like you say, Matty's been brilliant. He's played all over the place. He ended up at left back after time today. But he won't whinge about that. He's that type of, like you say, he's an experienced pro now, even though he's about 12. He's about 26, but he is one of the experienced lads in the group now, and you can see that on the pitch as well, and he puts a right old shift in for the boys.
You said it's a monkey off your back tonight, finally, but your performances have been good. A striker is judged on goals, but you feel your overall performances have been good. We mentioned Eastleigh and tonight as being where you've put in a real selfless shift.
Yeah, I think it's not gone as well as I would have hoped. Like I say, I think this is only the 4th game I've started this year. I started obviously at Halifax, and I didn't play for the few after that, and then I was ill for a week, and obviously I missed a week with a baby and stuff like that. I've been missing games which I didn't expect to be missing. And obviously when I've had that chance, obviously Eastleigh was a bit different because we had a man set off, so it was a bit of a shift up there. But like I say, they're the things you have to do, and like I say, I've been around long enough to know that you have to sometimes just grin and bear it and fight for the team, which is natural, and that's what everyone in that change room would do. But like I say, strikers are judged on goals, and I'm hoping this one is the kickstart I need.
Absolutely. So all of us. Thank you very much, Scott.
Cheers.